177 acres of land in Sampur, which were under the Sri Lankan Navy, were released to their original owners.
The Navy Commander, Vice Admiral Ravindra Vijayagunaratne, handed over the documents regarding the lands to the Governor of the Eastern Province at the event held at the Sampur Mahavidyalaya.
There is a thermal energy plant in Norochole. I looked into it. The high-ranking officials who work there told me that it is the people who oppose the project that are working for it now. They are living happily, but this has a problem. There is a certain effect to the lives of the people as a result of the dust and ash that is emitted from the thermal power plant. This I know. Attention should be drawn towards this. We will not arrive at a decision that would cause you injustice. In addition, before reaching a final decision, we should obtain your views as well as the views of the experts.
Experts expressed views regarding the Sampur coal power plant today as well.
Now this impact of Sampur, now coupled with the Norochole, which we are saddled with anyway, is a tailor-made to make sure all the ill effects will be nicely distributed throughout the country. Now you know, northeast monsoon will drive that one entirely into the center of the country. Are we ready to accept all these negative effects for setting up a coal power plant?
Sampur expects to use coal with heat content of 5,500 kilocalories per kilogram, which is much less than that used in the Norochole, where the heat capacity is 6,300 kilocalories per kilogram. So when you use coal with lower heat content, that means they have to burn more coal to get the same electrical energy, meaning more emissions are released and causing more adverse impacts on the environment.
Sampur is unacceptable in many ways. The siting of the power plant has been shown to be dangerous to our environment and probably will have irreversible effects in the heartland of Sri Lanka, in the north central province, in prime agricultural areas, as well as we are going to despoil one of the most beautiful stretches of coast in the country.
Even though it's said that the generation of electricity with the use of coal power will be price effective, Minister of Power and Renewable Energy Ranjit Siambalapitiya expressed the following views at an event held in Vavuniya today. Now our plan is to save 400 megawatts by the year 2020. We are speaking of the Sampur power plant. We are speaking of it for 8 years. We have still been unable. What is the amount of megawatts that we are trying to generate? 500 megawatts. To generate 500 megawatts, we have to incur a large capital cost. We have to obtain money on loan basis. A large sum of money will have to be spent annually for coal. We need 2.4 million metric tons of coal annually. We need 65 billion rupees to do this. But who will the money go to? It will go to Malaysia, Australia or Russia. We will be spending 40% of the country's expenditure on fuel. Half of it will be used for the generation of electricity.
These things disrupt the social system, environmental system and economy as well in the area. I don't understand why the authorities or the responsible people propose and try to have another power plant, the same coal power plant in the other end of the country. It's highly questionable.